Yeah, sorry, it's just like, no one is really like interesting, like weak, like no one is like.
But the thing is that
because I like music only two persons that came here and listen to it.
just like in the days of Noah.
Yeah, you know, everyone is drinking, partying, and no one is listening to it.
Precisely.
No, but the thing is, God himself, he said, he knew his children. So when the word is being said, the word goes through you, the spirit comes to you, so you will say, exactly, that's the child of God.
Yeah,
That is it.
Yeah,
so
spirit.
when the thing is within you, it can never lose. Whenever you move in, that thing will just attract you like a magnet.
Yeah, because I was driving, you know, you go to work, but you know, something is pulling you.
Yeah,
that's right.
And that's the spirit.
This is 2 Peter 3 and 5. For this they willingly are ignorant of. For this one they're willingly ignorant of. That by the word of the Most High, the heaven were of old, the earth standing out of the water, and in the water, just talking about during the time of the flood of Noah, right? Whereby the world that was being overflowed with water perished. Those are the ones that died back then, they all perished, right? But the heaven and the earth, which are now by the same, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men, right? Because this earth right now is reserved for fire, because the Lord said that he destroyed the world back then with fire, with water, but this time it's going to go up by nuclear destruction.
Yeah, by fire, there's another water, by fire.
That's why the Lord made a covenant, a rainbow.
Yeah, that's not the
That's why the Lord made a rainbow.
Yeah, I think.
Which is the covenant that symbolizes telling us that he shall not flood the world no more. So he made a rainbow. Yeah, that means that is a covenant that he made after the flood with Noah. You understand he said I shall put my book in the sky, you understand? There's a covenant between me and man, right? That I will not like our friends, I will not overthrow the world with water. Yeah. But this time it shall go out by fire.
I understand that too. I understand
right,
that. That's the truth, man.
There's a lot of homosexual going on.
Fire will burn this big down. Fire. I know it already. Maybe in the future, I don't know when.
But he said that symbol that he's not going to destroy the world anymore. That is his promise.
No, but people are going to happen. People's going to do it.
No, listen. Now he has also given us Jesus, and then when Jesus was dead, he said he will ask the Father to bring us the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit will guide us now. So the Holy Spirit is the Holy Spirit is fire. It's fire. So he is destroying all those bad things. He said he will ask the Father to bring us the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is now in. If we go to some heavy churches, people they are falling down from devil things. People are being healed by the Holy Spirit. If you go to internet, you go to general YouTube, they say Joshua.
Yeah, I saw him.
Listen. It's a period of fire that's going there. It's a black man. There's a very lot of people. If you read from every day you see what is going on in there. There is the fire working now. There's the Holy Spirit working now. So when it's going to destroy the world with the fire, there's the Holy Spirit. It's now working now. It's working, yeah. The Holy Spirit is now working now.
That's what it says, right? Matthew 24 and 37. But as in the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage. And how's that happening? Because the Muslims, every time they keep marrying, keep seeing them going hard up and down, beep, female every time they're giving it marriage. The Muslims, they keep marrying. You understand? Like every time they keep having a wedding. And this is why it's speaking about. It says, for as in the days of Noah, where before the flood, they were all eating and drinking and marrying. You see, they were marrying. They were eating and drinking and marrying. That's what people are doing here. They're eating, they're drinking,
enjoying,
they're married, they're enjoying. That's what's going on now, right? And it says, and given in marriage, and they were given in marriage. You can have my daughter, you know, son, this and that. Will you marry me, right? Until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and they knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also be the coming of the Son of Man. Then shall two be in the field, the one shall be taken and the other left. Two women shall be grinding at the mill, the one shall be taken and the other left. Watch, but this is talking about Israel. This is not talking about it's talking about the Israelites. They're gonna be working in the field, they're gonna be, you know, have to buy a job, they're gonna be the family, you know, and all of a sudden you just see them disappear, and then you see just a light just taking them up, and going into the chariots. Right? Two women shall be grinding in a mill, the one shall be taken and the other left. Two women will be grinding in a mill, one shall be taken and the other one left. So the other one was wickedness, but the other one was righteous. You know, she obeyed her husband was in the truth. You understand? Right? Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour the Lord does come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken in, right? Because how we watching? We're watching through prophecy. We're watching what's going around the world. There's wars and rumors of wars. There's riots, the Lord speaks of riots, right? The Lord speaks of earthquakes in diverse places. You've seen them, right? You be on YouTube, you watch Strange Signs for 2013, Strange Signs for 2014, and you see how much chaos is going around the world. There's a lot of things going on, right? Those are the signs that you should be looking for. And some people, we're living in the end times. Right?
Yeah, I do believe in some end time.
No, we are in the end times.
That's because everything has changed now in the last 20, 10 years. That dramatically, everything changed. You know, like culture, like how people think, how people act. Everything is more like, you know, becoming more this old word.
And it says, right, Daniel, and it says here, right? Okay.
Because I have been relying always last year.
I want to.
When Christ came, look at this. When Yahweh Shai came, forget my calling Christ, that's not Mashiach, Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, Mashiach.
Right? When he came as a lamb, a sacrificial lamb. But now when he's come back as a conquering lion. Because when he comes back, he comes back to kill shit. When he came back, he came as a lamb. What's a lamb? When you're going to kill a lamb, the lamb doesn't make noise. But when you're killing a goat, the goat will scream, lamb. But when the lamb comes, you don't kill the lamb will just sit down and get killing up to them. He came as a sacrificial lamb. That's why he was crucified for our sins. Right? And now, when he comes back as a conquering lion. And what does a lion do? Tear shit up. Yeah, and that's why he said, I will not meet thee as a man when he comes back this time. He's coming back to tear shit up. The Lord said that his heart desire burned inside of him, paraphrasing. His heart desire burned inside of him to take vengeance upon them and these people that crucified him. Right? But we're going to read this now. It says here, right? And many, Daniel 12 and 2, and many of them that sleep in the dust, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake. The dust represents confusion. Okay? And many of them that sleep in the dust shall awake, because all this is done, this is confusion. Because they're calling you that you're Negro, that you're Suriname. Those are confusion. That's the dust. You understand? They're lying to you. The white man is God. The white man is no. The white man is a damn slave. The heathens are slaves. We live in a lie. You understand? That's the confusion. That's the dust. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake. Some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. Because I'm a preacher, some brothers. What's up, man, y'all good? Y'all are Israelites, huh? Anyways, some, right? So it says, yeah, that ain't a problem. That's why it says talks about here, right? And some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. Why shame and everlasting contempt? Because I'm here teaching you the truth, you didn't take heed. But when the kingdom comes, you're going to be ashamed. You should just damn, you should take heed. You understand? And that's why it's talking better. I tell you, stop being a homosexual, and the kingdom, when you get put to death and you come back, you're going to be remembering them crazy shit that you was a homosexual, you're going to be ashamed when you walk away your head down. You understand? So it says, shall awake. Some to everlasting life. Why? Because we are preaching the word, the gospel, the truth. You understand? Those are the ones that are going to believe about more than we knew about it and other things. You understand? And some to shame and everlasting contempt. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament. Because in the kingdom we don't have a globe. You know, like the earth have a globe, the aura. You look at the earth on the side of it, you have like a shiny aura. You understand? Like that we don't have like an aura. All the same back then, Moses, when he came down from the mountain, right? He had to have his face covered up because he saw the Lord's back. The Lord said, no man can see me and no man can see me and live. But the Lord said, I will turn my back and you will see my back. You understand? So he saw the Lord's back. But when and he was telling many commandments and many things he was talking about, and when he came down from the mountain, the people were afraid. They were afraid of Moses, and Moses had to have a veil cover over his face. Because his face, they said, wisdom maketh a man's face to shine. You understand? So we don't have an aura. Because the Lord is going to take the commandments. The Lord said He's going to make a new covenant with us. And the covenant is like He's going to take the commandments and He's going to program it in our head like robot. You're Israelites, later. Bro, you're Israelites. Alright, so
what does it like more people don't know now, the more aware about Israel? Not too many, but
no, because the thing is we're not trying to wake up all Israel. Because two-thirds is going to be destroyed. I'm here to wake up only the elect. The Lord said when the elect get seen, then it's Israel. Because we are fishing for the elect. We're not fishing for all Israel. You understand? Not all Israel is going to get it. Some Israel is going to buck up, nah, you're not Israel, but fuck you. They don't want to stop selling drugs. They don't want to be stopped being faggot. Only those that wake up to this nationality, who they are, and the elect is going to wake up and they're going to be preaching. Understand? They're going to hear the word and they're going to be doing the same thing. And when they get sealed, then they're going to be then the end shall come. Then they're going to come back and then they're going to The Lord said, but for my elect's sake, those days shall be short. Understand? Because the white man is going to come down with so much wrath for his new world order. That if those days don't be short, there shall no flesh be left alive. But the Lord said, but for your elect's sake, those days shall be short for the elect. Because only the elect. That's why it says only 142,000 fish tribes on this stage. 12,000 fish tribes and the 1/3. The rest of them is going to be destroyed. But they're going to come back to us in the kingdom by we having sex. By we having children, they're going to come back in the reincarnation. And they're going to stay the kingdom. That's what the Lord said. That's what the Lord said. And therefore all Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Okay? The Lord said, and no matter what, all Israel, even if you are homosexual here, you're going to be put to death, so you're going to come back still as a king in the kingdom. But you're going to be no more homosexual. Because the Lord is going to take the law and He's going to program it. You know, just like the white man want to put a chip and program things, and you could download things in a chip and you could download books and stuff like that. The Lord is going to take this Bible and He's going to program it in you so you can never break the law. You will know the Sabbath. The Lord said we shall not teach one another. And it's not, but we're reading this one first. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, which is going to have an aura. That's how you're going to sing Israel. Oh, he's an Israel. Look at that. He has an aura. you're gonna have a glow.
I'm gonna what, but you are seeing, drink, you are Israelite.
Yeah, I'm Israelite. I got a problem. For Charles Simeon. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. Many that turn, and many, it says, and many to righteousness, and many that turn to righteousness. I'm trying to turn you to righteousness to go back to who you really are, right?